Just off Lakeshore Drive, nestled next to Lake Michigan. That's where you find historic Soldier Field in the great city of Chicago, Illinois. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Chicago Bears. This is taken at the 3. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Set, ready. This is Pittsburgh. Number 53. I got one.
Now a first-time 1,000-yard rusher from a season ago, it's Derrick Henry. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a first and 10.
Check, crunch. Hit it with it.
Derrick Henry. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. 16 yards is the pickup there and a first down for Chicago. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Give him 9 on the play, and it'll be second and about a yard to go for the first.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable second and 1. Now it's Henry, and he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
Check Mike 57. Hey, come on out here. Come get some. Come get some. Come on here. Come get some. He don't want it.
On first and 10, it's Jackson. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. 25 yards that time.
Calvin Ridley more than justified his first-round selection in 2018. 64 catches as a rookie and found the end zone 10 times. Did a nice job getting open right there and picking up a first down.
Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike 53.
They'll try and run for it with Henry. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Only a yard on the pickup there. Second and goal. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on second and goal.
Keep it up, defense. Keep it up, guys. Short. 53 is the mic. 53 is the mic. You ain't got it.
Now it's Jackson. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Jonnu Smith, the tight end, is intended receiver. But now it's third and goal.
Now we got third and goal coming up, and couldn't you imagine being in that huddle, partner? You know they're looking at each other saying, we can't come away with just 3 points after this drive.
Yeah, they've covered a lot of ground. They want more than that 3. third and goal. Jackson got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. Calvin Ridley with touchdown number 8 on the year. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Rosas good with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0.
Chiefs nothing.
Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Like 80. 56. Come on, baby. Let's see what you got. Wait.
On first down, it's Newton. Going with a screen for Murray. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
Gun.
Throwing again on second down. Newton. Being chased out left. Now he'll let it go deep right. It's caught inside the 25. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21.
SOS. Great. 56. Mike, 56. Right. Get it.
They fake the give. Newton. And an alley to run. And he'll slide down to avoid the contact. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. Latavius Murray, the intended receiver, out of the backfield. And it's 3rd and short.
And 1 yard to go.
Right to the 3, 20. And what's the ball? Defense wins championships, baby. Whip. Watch the whip.
They'll run with a second-year man from ASU, Kalen Balazs. And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. 2 yards and able to get the first down in the process.
Mike, 58, right there. On the ball. 58, boys, 58. 58, Mike.
They run it with Balazs. And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line. Up front, the struggles continue for this offense among the line. What can they do? Change the play calling? What?
I think part of that, yes, changing some of the play calls, some screens, some draws, some misdirection. You want to run any type of a play that will influence these guys and continue to get upfield.
Cam fighting. He lost the football. It's out. And this is picked up by the Bears. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
So the penalty erases their earlier loss. Now it's 2nd and 8.
6 man.
Throw left side, complete to Ross. And I think the ball's out. And this is picked up by the Bears.
Whenever I see a team turn it over on back-to-back drives, fumbles on their last 2, I know one person's blood pressure who is starting to rise, and that's the head coach.
Absolutely. And when's it going to go down? When they stop fumbling?
When they stop fumbling and after he's assessed the game film, and only if they manage to win the game.
They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. He's going to have the first down past the 20. It's a big run there by Henry. 45 yards on the ground. One of the reasons that this team is on this win streak, big runs like that.
When you see runs like that broken off, you know this is a team that's confident running the football. A big reason why this streak has occurred, they've come together, had a plan, and stuck to it. And when you get big-time runs like that, it makes it easier to stay with it, doesn't it?
No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
Second and 10 at the 50-yard line.
You gonna see me in your nightmares, son. You gonna see me.
From midfield now, here's Jackson. He'll get this to his tight end. It's Jonnu Smith. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. Could be four-down territory even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches here on third. Trying to run for it with Pollard. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And down to the 19-yard line. Well, they were in search of a short gain on third down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Back in Chicago, ready for the second quarter. It's the Bears in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Now Jackson on first down. Throw right side, caught by Ridley. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
To Calvin Ridley. A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. Jackson now. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. Jonnu Smith, his 2nd touchdown on the season as the Bears push further out in front. Extra point hugged the upright a bit, but he gets it to go. And that'll make the score 14-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Let's go. 22-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it? And they get to Newton and take him down for the sack. Jerome Baker able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Back to throw, Newton. Going deep downfield. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. They set themselves behind the chains, tried to get it all back in one play, and it backfired.
Didn't it feel like a pitcher working his way into a 3-0 count, right? You're behind. What do your coaches always tell you? Get it back one pitch at a time. In this case, they tried to get it back right away, and it didn't work out.
50 seconds to Mike. 50 seconds to Mike. Get that quarterback.
After the interception, here's Jackson. Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. Picked off by the Michigan man, Jake Ryan. And what a return as he brings this all the way back down to the 20-yard line. I tell you what, credit is due there on them preventing the touchdown after that interception.
How about him chasing him down and not giving up the pick six? Because what happens a lot of the time is when you see the interception, you just kind of hang your head a little bit and you momentarily pause because you're frustrated. He shook that off and gave great chase and got it done.
Still a great return and very good field position. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down. To throw again on second down. Newton, and he will avoid the contact as he slides to a stop. Newton able to use those legs and get past the marker to pick up the first. They've been in the red zone 3 times in this game and have not scored a single point. Can they break through here on second and goal? Now Bilal. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
Brings up second and goal.
Moved back to the 10. They'll try on second and goal here.
We want it. Come to my work. 56.
They'll try the air now with Newton. That is caught by Williams for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyrell Williams with touchdown number 8 on the year, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Hauschka adds the extra point, and that'll make our score 14-7. Hauschka now to send this one away following the score. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And last time, 1-play interception, so this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling, because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, you got a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Jackson from the shotgun. And this is incomplete. Tony Pollard out of the backfield, the intended target. And it's second down.
So it looked like maybe his 3rd or his 4th read on his progression. Just trying to find his outlet man that time. Ends up leading him just a bit too much.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Play action. Now Jackson. He's going to look deep from, and that's caught inside the 30. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. DJ Moore with touchdown number 12 on the year as the Bears push further out in front. That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive, and it seemed like they had maybe given up momentum. Not so fast.
No, not at all, because they ended up pushing the lead up once again, and you're exactly right. Thought momentum might have been shifting. Instead, they grabbed old Mo, didn't let him get to the opposite sideline.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. Now it's Newton. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. John Ross Touchdown number 15 on the year, as his guys are back within a single score. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever, there it results in a touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
It was Denzel Ward in from his corner spot there to take him down for the loss. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13.
41's the mic. 41's the mic. Check 41. And let's pin them in.
From the gun, it's Jackson. And now he'll tuck it and run. And avoids the contact by sliding. Apart from Kyler Murray, not too many mobile QBs in this year's rookie class, but some good scrambling there to get the first. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
41's got no. Hey, 41's Mike. 41's Mike. You can't block me.
From the gun, Jackson. And his pass incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10.
Check. 53's Mike. Check. 53's Mike. I'm coming. 53.
To throw is Jackson. Throwing again. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down.
3rd down and 10 yards to go.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. From the gun, Jackson. Man open, it's St. Brown. He's got it. Past the 20. Touchdown, Chicago. Equanimous St. Brown. His 3rd touchdown now on the year as the Bears push further out in front. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown. Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. 1 first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. The drive will commence with a run by Malage. And he's got it across midfield and into Bear territory. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
They'll run here with Balaj. The former LSU Tiger Dante Jackson on the stop.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half, Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Here we go.
The Bears bring out an extra defender in the secondary now for third down.
Check three. Check three. Check three. 36.
From the gun, here's Newton. He's got his man. It's Williams. And he's got this down to the 35. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 35.
20.
Now a first down throw for Newton.
That was a nicely run slant route.
The ball comes out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
Ready? 180. Mike 57. And we're pretty quiet, D. We're pretty quiet. Great.
Looking to throw again on second down. Newton buying time to his left. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 18.
That's it. Mike 33. You must be true. What is it? 57 is right. Gun. 6 gun. Here we go. What is it?
A final shot before the break. Newton. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go.
Brings up second and 10.
So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. This just a 35-yard attempt from the left hash. And the 11-year veteran bangs it through. So we come upon halftime in what's a 12-point game at the break. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be taken in at the 1.
Come on, let's go. First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. On second and 12, Newton eluding the pressure right. Going deep downfield for Ross. And that's caught inside the 30. And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25. Balaj. And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. The defense showing some anger after giving up the big play. This time they'll lose 1 or 2. On second and 11 now. Newton. And this one's incomplete. He was looking for John Ross that time. And that takes us from second to third down.
They tried to make something happen, but that one came up incomplete and really wasn't a good-looking throw.
Yeah, maybe even go as far as to call that a little ill-advised.
Yeah, I would say so. I think that's the right phrase for it. Definitely ill-advised. Just wonder about his mechanics right now, you know, and that's the tough part. You do so much stuff in practice to make it repetitive, but it has to repeat under pressure, whether it's pressure from the defense or just the pressure of playing.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Jatavis Brown. The tight end set to valve the intended receiver. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Jackson on first down. And that's hauled in by St. Brown over the middle. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Here's Jackson to throw. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And now he's got him in a great spot at the 8-yard line here, 1st and goal. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage.
Gun.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Watch the run. Play 56.
After the run, Newton going to throw. Steps away. That is caught by Williams for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyrell Williams, his 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year, as his guys are back within a single score. Hauschka with the extra point, and that will get him one closer. Hauschka now to send this one away following the score. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around. Derrick Henry all alone. 20, 10, touchdown, Chicago. Derrick Henry with touchdown number 7 on the year as the Bears push further out in front. Not a whole lot to recap on that drive. Just one play, 75 yards to the house.
Yeah, it's a long way to go. And remember, rarely is it a straight line 75 yards, too. Got to have a little extra in there. So whatever the final number is, a well-deserved seat on the bench, a little oxygen if he wants it as well.
This fielded at the 2. And he'll get it up just past the 20, and his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
At the 29-yard line.
20.
Throwing again on second down. Newton dancing to his left. Space to maneuver at the 40. A gain of 13. It's a first down. So an instance there of Cam being Cam. We know he can use his legs.
And with that big body, it's hard to get him down even if you get a clear shot on him. Plus, he moves it a lot faster than what people think. And boy, does he have fun playing the game of football.
On first down, Murray. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
But if these guys are going to chop into that deficit, they're going to have to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
Bring it in. 54 Mike. Great.
On 2nd and 12, Newton. Out left side here to Bryant. Maybe a frustration penalty there because he's picked them apart.
They've tried their best to get to him and haven't done it successfully. A penalty as a result of that hit there.
So now a fresh set of downs, 1st and 10 after roughing the passer.
You got nothing. 8. Hey.
Following the penalty, it's Murray. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
On 2nd and 9, Newton throwing the out route incomplete. That's Williams. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 25-yard line. He's certainly been a huge factor in this when he's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the first.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him, double him, triple him, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks to be in that groove right now. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
53 to Mike. 53. Check 53. It's going to be a long
A shotgun snap for Newton. Forced out to his left. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal.
8. Let's go. And we got Mike, number 53. Mike. All day, baby, all day. Check. 50. Check.
Newton sliding out of the pocket. And that is caught for the touchdown, Kansas City. Dez Bryant, his first touchdown on the year, as his guys are back within a single score. Hauschka now for the extra point. Oh, this is blocked. This is going the other way. But he will not be able to bring this one back, and the extra point attempt unsuccessful.
I remember when they changed the rule, and there's a lot of consternation, especially coming from the kickers. Okay, how's this going to affect things, having to kick a longer one now, much more of a field goal attempt? And the defensive guys saw it as an opportunity to get more block.
That's exactly right. There's more effort now. Before, when it was snapped down near the goal line, you would basically see guys just stand there.
Yeah, not anymore. Now, those guys are going after it because not only can they knock it away and change a little bit of momentum,
They can get 2 points.
They can pick it up and take it back for 2 points.
Here we go again.
They begin with Henry. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
It was Damon Harrison on the stop.
1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Second and 6, just inside the 30. Off the play fake, here's Jackson. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Here's Jackson from the downhill throw. flush to his right. He can run for it, and he will. And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, gets him 9 yards and a first. That is an absolute backbreaker. That was a design passing play, wasn't a draw. You think you got him stopped, good coverage downfield, and he's able to pick up the first with his legs. Defensively, that kicks into your psyche and hurts a little bit, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and here's the thing. Anytime you give up a first down, it hurts you psychologically, but it hurts more when they get it this way because you've covered everything. He didn't have any place to throw the football. He takes off running and picks it up anyway, and now you have to stay on the field for an extra set of downs.
And really could have used that stop trailing here in the fourth.
Mike, 53. 53. Mike. 3 buzz. 53's the Mike. 53. Check 53. It's our field.
From the 40 now on second down. Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish.
Safety's creeping.
On third down, Jackson. Oh, incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but at least it does get them to fourth down. Critical play in this football game because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Newton now to throw. And this turns into disaster. He's not going to get forward progress. That'll be a safety. Now, the 2 points, that's not totally critical at this point. Still a one-score game, but they do have to give away the football with no guarantees they're going to get it back.
Yeah, or at least if they get it back, will they have any time to do anything with it? So they've got to send their defense out there and say, guys, we got to have it right now. Save some time for us.
The Bears in good field position to start out 1st and 10. Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. Henry's got it out on the left side. And Henry's hit. He lost the football.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. To throw again on second down. Jackson. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you do in a big way. And what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
Watch the run.
Here's Jackson on 3rd and long. To the right side, and he's got more complete. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down. First down would have been nice, but now you get to kick the field goal, still go up 2 scores.
They tried to get it, though, didn't they? Threw the pass, got the completion just short of the first down. But you're exactly right. Run the field goal unit out there. Kick it. Put it through the post. Go up 2 scores.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And the last time they had the football, they surrendered 2 points on the safety. Well, you don't want to do that one again.
No, not at all. It's almost like a bases clearing double, isn't it? Give up a couple of runs.
Sure.
Just messes things up for you offensively. But now they've got to go ahead, take it, set it aside, and move forward.
Here's Newton. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Murray. It's a gain of 7, and it's a second down. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. To throw is Newton. Flushed out right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, lived to fight another down, right?
Escaping the pressure right. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it. We've got a 1-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
Oh, Jackson's going to throw it. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was looking to get that one to DJ Moore, but now it'll be 3rd down.
Okay, I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe he didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, 4th quarter. Maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game. Jackson to throw. Going back to Moore. This time he's got it complete. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds right at the 3. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down.
4th down and 1.
And here's a big one now. Try to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Alert 3, alert 3, alert 3. Hey, check Mike 57, Mike 57.
And boy, this is going to be close. That mark looks a little short, and he didn't get there. Damon Harrison, the one on the stop. And defensively, they were ready for that, a full-on blitz on 4th down, and they stop him short of the marker.
Oh, and someone's got to feel really good about that, and that's the defensive coordinator. He dialed up a great run blitz defense, and they hit it just right. Stack that thing up. They're going to feel awesome going to the bench after that big play.
Here's Murray now as they run it to start the drive. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. In on the tackle there, Bobby Wagner coming off a 3rd straight All-Pro season. Off play action. Newton being chased out left. And from the 4, they get it to the 8 on a pickup of 4. The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Back to throw. Rolling to his right. And he slides to avoid the hit.
Taken down at the 14.
Watch twist. Watch twist.
It's a gain of 6.
8,
First down, Kansas City.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Newton. Over the middle, that's caught by Ross. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Let's go, defense. Here we go.
They fake the give. Newton. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game.
Here we go. 180. 50 seconds. Come on. Cover.
They'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining.
It's now 2nd and 10.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Good track. Gun.
Now a play fake, and it's Newton.
Here we go.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is incomplete. So no miracles here on the final play. And this ball game is over. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. You're wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So for Chicago, they're now a win away from a perfect regular season as they move to 15-0. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Minnesota Vikings. Meanwhile, for Kansas City, their playoff hopes take a big hit as they fall to 8-7. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.